Is or not us.
What up, fish people? Kenny E with Danikin Aquatics. Of course, you know Danny. And tonight we got our good friend Kimberly Holtz hanging out. It's Sam Scale right there, Mr. Artist Extraordinaire. So anyway, guys, we still here. We leave tomorrow morning. It's unfortunately we're all sad because it's officially winding down. Booths are broke down. Everybody's gone. Sam is one of the lucky ones. You got to stay one more night. We're all hanging out because we don't want the airport rush tonight. So
Yeah.
anyway, this beautiful hat you guys see me wear. Bentley was kind enough. He does limited production hats for each event. And as you can see,
He did this for his members.
he did this for his members. Yes, it says Bentley Pascal Triple Crown 2000 Pasco. Sorry, Bentley. You know that my Chi-Town accent takes over sometimes. Anyway, mine is 3 of 25. So I got the limited production hat, 3 of 25.
Okay, again, I need to correct. It's 3 of 26 because in Bentley's world, in my world, everything starts at 0. Just saying.
All right. Now, what do you got?
What do I got? Okay, so I got to meet Mary Page in person, and let me see if you can see
What's
this.
it, Mary Page?
Not Mary Page. Sorry.
We met Mary too, but
Mary too. The Lady Diane. I met Lady Diane. She gave me this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful little angel, and it's made out of tiger's eye. Isn't this pretty? Look how gorgeous that is. And I've been carrying it around with me all weekend long. And I got nuts.
oh my God.
I got nuts, you guys. Do you see this? I got nuts.
You might be able to see us here in a minute.
I got nuts. hey.
So her nuts are too big and knock the camera over. Pretty bad when your wife's got bit. Oh, never mind.
So those are for my shrimpies. And then, of course, I got the heart pods. See how
her
it's shaped
her
with the heart?
shrimps are going to be amazing.
So I'm excited about these. And then, you want to show them the pretty pictures
Oh,
we got?
yes. And the gentleman that did these is sitting right next to me. We'll introduce you here in a minute.
Well, you did. You showed them.
Yeah, but we'll let him sit here and tell us
Okay.
a little bit about what he does. So we got this gorgeous one. And now keep in mind, this is probably one of 3 million choices I could have had.
Okay.
I would have liked to bought them all.
So
But-
this is a Missile Heroes, and it's a Japhyrus or Ornatus. And so the joke is or not us?
Is or not us?
Is or not us?
And then this is one of my favorites. Beautiful Salvini. And these will be going on my walls downstairs somewhere. And then we also got this bad boy, little rock heel Severum.
We have some of those.
Then this, which BA, how was that? What is it?
Sahiga.
Sahiga.
T-bar.
It's a T-bar cichlid.
Pretty.
And then, of course, me and Danny's absolute favorite, Hygienus Black Nasty. Okay, Danny, she's going to correct me because
No,
I
I wasn't going to correct you.
say it.
Asiensis.
Hygienus. There you go.
And he's still.
But let me introduce this. I'll let Danny talk with you so that he can sit where I'm at.
Okay. Come on
Sit
over
there and tell us about what you do.
Oh, my weekend. It
Yeah,
wasn't a weekend. My weekend was a week. I was here since Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, I think that's when we came in too.
Yep. And I was working since then.
So.
Backwards, so I was crookeding it more.
So do you take your pictures to all the fishy conventions?
Yeah, and I go straight from here to another convention.
Which one are you going
So I'm
to?
going to Aquashella, Dallas.
Aquashella, Dallas?
Aquashella, people. I think that's a new sign.
There you go.
Hey, good evening, Dan.
Good to see you,
Daniel.
Good evening, Dan. So, yeah, so I had a really good show. It was really nice. I sold the most originals that I've ever sold at one of these
That's
at an
awesome.
ACA event. My previous record at ACA event was 11, and I sold 14
Wow.
originals. This
Wow.
one. Plus, I got 5 commissions, and the thing I'm most excited about is I got 2 book deals.
Wow.
So I got to do all the illustrations for 2 new books.
Oh, that's so cool. Then you heard it here first.
Oh yeah, that's the first. That is actually the first announcement.
So you guys will all have to be on the lookout for those books. You'll let us know.
Yeah,
So
it's a
Sam,
long, it's a
I'm
long
curious,
process.
what inspired you to just draw fish?
The first thing I ever drew when I was a little kid was airplanes. Yes, that's surprising or not. And then I started doing fish because I think a relative told me you should draw fish. So I started drawing fish. I liked it, but I started drawing dinosaurs more. Yeah. And then around 6 years, and this is when I was really young, I was a really little kid. And then around 6 years old, I started selling the dinosaur pictures to my classmates.
Wow.
Yes, and I got in trouble because nobody could have lunch because nobody had lunch money.
Oh.
And so they told me that no, you can't do that. So they had to write if they wanted to buy something, they had to ask their parents, and they had to get extra money for that instead of going starving at school.
Okay. All right. Right. That makes sense. I kind of,
Fish and reptiles is really, I do a lot of reptiles too, and amphibians and things like that. So
That's awesome.
So does that make it so you like will go to some of the other events that have reptiles?
oh yeah, I actually end of this month. My month is busy. 'Cause I'm here for a week, and then I go to Aquashella for a week. I'm part of Aquashella crew, so I help us set up the whole event. And then I go to at the end. I take 1 week off, and then I go to end of the month. I go to NRBA in Daytona Beach, Florida.
What's the?
That's our National Reptile Breeders Association.
Oh, okay. All right.
Back in 1996, I was actually a featured artist there.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a ton of our fish fam are dual keepers. They do fish and reptiles. A lot of them keep birds and all that.
Oh,
I'm sure you know. Susan
bird watching. I don't know about
They
that.
do it all, man. The fish fam is crazy.
I watch birds, but I don't catalog it. So.
And as you all can see, Danny and I are wearing, Mr. Ed brought us some Fish Mafia swag, so we've been wearing that tonight as well.
Yep. Yep. And then also too, what else was there? There's so much stuff that happened this week. Oh my gosh. Because we met, like Kim rescued me tonight in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
So
Oh, this is the story right here.
yeah, so
Toilet humor.
right, toilet humor.
Why she feels you need to tell this story to a million people is
But I think the ladies can totally relate to this scenario. So I went into the bathroom and I just was rushing on in there and not taking a real observant of my surroundings, and went to the restroom and realized, oh my goodness, I've gone into a stall that has no toilet paper. So what do? I pick up my phone and I call my friend Kim. I say, can you come help me in the bathroom?
So Susie Q, that's my wife's idea of neighbor help. Now, would your neighbor come assist you in the bathroom? That's the question of the day, Susie Q.
I don't think us guys would do that. I think
No.
we'd be a little
I'd be like, hey, you got the back of your hand.
we would lose
You
a
got your
sock.
shirt.
No, we would
I'm
lose
not
a
helping
sock.
you there. You know what I'm saying?
But- So,
Yeah.
so I don't know about the women's bathroom, but you guys have the same problem. Like if we sit down, we you gotta let off a load sometimes. Then you sit down and then you have to try to open the door again. After you're done, try to get out. And I swear that when you go in, you can go in really easily.
Yes, yes.
But then when you try to get out, how am I supposed to get out? I'm gonna trap myself behind the door to try to, and then I gotta climb over the toilet.
No, Sam, the biggest challenge is when they got one of those, I call them butt condoms, where you gotta make sure you don't get, little critters that, things
Yeah,
put
the
around the
glass.
seat.
The little
Yeah, try to
plastic.
put one of those on straight one time. I mean, it's, yeah.
You missed that part.
Well, yeah, we were having this conversation.
And then, so you get that thing all like set up.
Yeah,
and
I
then
get
you
it
set
perfect.
down, and then as soon as you turn around and sit around, that automatic flusher goes,
Oh, yeah.
and you're like,
And as I've said in the past, guys, you're 50-something-year-old man, there's things called saggage, and it's not funny when you have auto flushers. It's not good.
things to look forward. Things to look forward to.
Too much to look forward to, Sam. I'm too excited.
This live stream brought to you by Dr.
Oh,
my
See that?
You're not hurting nothing. Man.
Except now I don't have any chat, so I don't know who's saying what.
We see it in front of us.
Well, you see
Yeah, I
it
got
because
something.
it's not
Yeah,
coming up.
But if you guys have some suggestions of an absolute necessary fish to paint, like something I have to do, let them know.
Yeah, yeah,
Let them know, and they'll pass it over to me.
yeah, yeah.
And then we'll choose a couple winners to get free prints.
Ooh, look at that, you guys.
Contest time,
Ooh,
contest.
yes.
Nice.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness.
Oh, they
That's
were really
awesome.
screwed up. We didn't say hellos. We were way out of loop now.
Just say your speed. You actually from.
Here.
These are our friends. But the gentleman that gave us this Chattanooga Ed, he's from Chattanooga.
You bet him, yeah.
I'm in a little town called Clarksville. I'm about an hour west of Knoxville.
And a second, guys. YouTube, there we are. I'm trying to get to the chat, so I'll be with you in just a moment here. Try to answer some
Well, I do know if
questions.
you're a fish keeper, Tennessee Fish Mafia is open to all fish keepers in the state of Tennessee.
What?
You can become part of the mafia. I do know that much.
Have you done a CPD?
Celestial Pro Daniels. I have those in progress at the moment.
Oh, see?
Yeah. The nanofish is it is a project I'm doing, but it's gonna be a little while because I have so many obligations. But we have a whole collection of rainbow fish, and then we have a book for Nuthrobranchius, the annual Achilles from Africa. I got to do 100 illustrations for that book. And Gudeids, yeah. So I just released, if any of you haven't seen on social media, I just finished 2 Gudeids for the
What I
show.
would do is go into
I did Amicus splendens, and then I did
He'll take care of you.
Xenotoka dowadroi, which is also called the San Marcos.
That's the guy that I think they all started.
Formerly a variation of the Isonai. So now,
But yeah, when we're done, I'll get you hooked up right.
the project is to do, well, for one of my own books. This is a book that I'm illustrating and writing. Is every single split fin Gudeiid. So
Ooh, oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
I believe it's the March issue of Amazonas. Did you guys see the focus on Gudeids?
I didn't know.
So this past year, I think there was an earlier issue of Amazonas magazine. If you guys don't get that, you should get it.
Yes.
And it features Gudeids. So a lot of people don't know what Gudeids are. They're like a special family of livebearers.
Chattanooga just said, "Hey Sam, those 2 people you're hanging out with look pretty good in their
Right.
Yeah, Ed, it's funny you should tell
Sorry,
me we got a gentleman from Tennessee sitting next to us and wants to become part of the Tennessee Fish Mob. He lives in Tennessee, so I'm going to get your information and get his information, pass it along.
That's my big brother Dan Cohen.
Dan Cohen.
Staying with him.
It says Sam's shirt is nice too.
Yeah, right? The livebearers, also known as feederfish.
Oh, trust me, there's a lot of live bear. Ed's a live bear guy.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, so I don't know what people are more offended by, is either livebearers or the bird watching.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true.
We're losing them all.
Yeah.
So
It's right here.
we're losing our fish guys that are dedicated cichlid keepers and
Mhm.
to this bird watching phenomenon. And they're pretty passionate about it. Which is cool. I like birds.
Yeah, yeah, I like birds.
I call them birds with a B.
Probably very strong.
Herbs. So Rockin' Fish says, "There's Danny laugh. It's much better in person." True, very true. And says Bunny Viper says, "My Tennessee Fish Mafia name is Thumper."
I'm thumpity.
Window Liquor number 5 says, "Could have been worse in the bin in the men's washroom."
Oh.
That's true. It could have been. Oh my gosh. Only Oscar says, "At Daniken, if I don't get an Oscar drawing, I'll kill somebody."
I have, so We had a young lady here. She was working next to me at a booth, and she has a conservation project, and her name is Lily Wang,
Lily Wang.
and she works with a friend of mine, Ivan Mikolji. You know him?
I don't know.
So Ivan Mikolji has a book that just came out, Fishes of the Orinoco. It's it's a coffee table book. It's about 100, like $80. I don't know. It's expensive, and but it's wonderful because it's all fishes photographed in the wild in Bolivia.
Mm.
But Ivan just got the honor. So a lot of you guys probably don't know about this, but he got the honor of having a new Oscar species named after him.
Oh.
So now it's called the Astronatus mikolgii.
Oh.
And so if you guys know who Ivan Mikolji, he has beautiful images. You'll see them all over the place in magazines and books. And having an Oscar named after him is so great. But I decided I was going to change the culture and call it, instead of calling it an Oscar, we're going to call it an Ivan.
Right. There we go.
Right? Instead of
That
saying,
makes more sense.
instead of calling it Mikolgi's Oscar, we're going to call it the Ivan.
I like that. I like that. Good. So thank you, Patty Petite Tanks, for the 99-cent sticker with the poop
Poop.
Patty's pooping.
And Fantastic Freaks, thank you for the $5 super chat. Greetings to all in Kentucky from Iowa. Be fantastic, fish fam, and hit the like button. Like button. Go Pack, go.
Go!
Good job, guys. They almost have enough to pay me for this appearance.
And Science Gal says, "Hi, Lady Diane."
Hi, Carrie. We miss you already. Lady Diane, miss you already.
And did you see that I showed everybody the lovely angel that you gave me? There we
Yay.
go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, gosh.
There you
Somebody
go.
just gifted us 10 memberships. Thank you so much, Stephen P.
Thank you, Stephen P. It was wonderful to meet you in person. Goodness. And Fish Tank Bar. Mike and I talked for so much this weekend. It was so much fun.
That's funny. He
There's the
gifted his own wife. You're a great man, Stephen P.
There's a whole bunch of people, though, that are
Thank you so much,
Stephen.
Stephen. We can't tell you how much we appreciate
it. 10
that.
and it gets 10 people
That's
on the
awesome.
list. That's cool.
That's really,
I've actually
really.
never seen that.
So they're
Because
gifted a
it's kind
monthly
of a newer
membership,
thing.
so they get to take advantage of all
That's
the
cool.
members behind the scenes stuff for the next 30 days.
I need to get more video savvy. I was big on the radio, and then the YouTube guys
I can see that. You got a good radio voice.
You
I can
really
see that.
do.
kicked
Yeah.
my butt.
Yeah. I like it. So, does anybody have any questions for Sam here? Oh, I need to get into, I am in live chat. Okay.
It's something to
No,
answer.
you're in
Good
top
thing.
shot.
There we go.
Oh, good. See? But only Oscar said, OMG, only Ivan. Only Ivan. I like that. Effing cats addicted to video games want this notepad. Okay. Good to know.
Oh.
I want an Oscar too.
You don't have an Oscar?
You don't have one?
No, named after me.
Oh,
Oh.
that's true.
Well, that lady there, dude,
Someone who
has like a 500-gallon tank with nothing but Oscars in it.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I think she has like 30 of them in there.
If someone who owns an Oscar that doesn't have a name at home, can you guys call it Sam Scales?
And what a great last name to have for drawing fish.
Now, is that your real name or is that a stage name?
I think it would be a stage name,
It's a
right?
secret. Yeah, it's a Scales. It's a
Awesome.
Scales is a stage name.
Cool.
All right.
Perfect.
Cool.
It's my DJ name. It's my acting name. It's my
So you're a
acting
DJ too?
Yep.
And Monster Fish Gal wants to know, will
I'm Monster Fish
you
Gal.
be at the Keystone?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yes,
will
he
be at
will.
Keystone Clash.
So we have officially flipped the page. We're on Dallas, Aquashella Dallas next, then the Keystone Clash, then Fishtoberfest, baby, and Aquashella Chicago. I'll give Sam, if you guys want to see Sam, you're going to be where to the next?
Yeah. So Dallas is next. If you guys are reptile people in Florida, I'll be at NRBA, and then I guess Chicago, Aquashella Chicago, because Aquashella Dallas, Aquashella Chicago, Keystone Clash, OCA for all you Ohio people.
Oh,
Or
Nice.
anyone in that region. And I don't know, I things change, but those are all confirmed because I have
I'm really saying hi to everybody in the chat. He
We-
said, great to see all you guys this week. Take care.
Yeah. Oh, I tell you guys, the one thing I could not believe, it was amazing how many of us showed up to this event.
Yeah.
I mean, there
It was
was a
really
lot
fun.
of us out here. There was probably, what, 800 people as a whole?
Well, there's more. I think 800 were registered for through the different clubs. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people that just came in for the
Right.
days.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, there
that was the pre-registry. Pre-registry
Probably
was almost 800.
thousands of people here, but the YouTuber presence was huge. We had a lot of people turn out. I got to meet a lot of the fish fam this weekend, which was amazing.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Dan just went to bed. Dan from Dan's Fish.
We just went to dinner with them, had an amazing time.
That was really fun.
Got to tell stories as always. It's always a blast hearing Dan's stories, and then we do a little ad libbing, and it becomes a story.
Only Oscar says, truthfully, they are either an Oscar or they're named Oscar. Hubby would ask each fish's name, so it's Oscar.
Call one of them Sam.
Yes. Sam wants you to name one Sam. So pick a really special one and then name him Sam. Fish Tank Barn says, nice meeting you guys. Made it home and all the fish put away. Yay!
Well, you made good time, Mike.
No losses, huh?
Oh, and that's something that's really cool is
Hi,
that
babes.
we bought some fish. Ken bought a whole bag full of Synodontis, and I ended up buying some mystery fish, which we believe may end up being Malawi gars.
I think they're a type of Malawi.
You have
Eye biter.
You have a picture of them?
I do have a picture of them. It's on this phone.
If any of you guys are fish nerds and you're on Facebook, make sure to join my fish ID group, which is the biggest on Facebook. It's called All Fish Species Identification.
Oh,
And anyone that's important that knows fish is usually on there.
awesome. Yes, I took several pictures. I want to get some pictures once I get them in the tank so that they can be better and better quality because I've got a really good camera on the phone. But so we got the mystery fish. We got and then I bought Shanna we got Shanna some Keelys for taking care of our house. She asked for some brightly colored Keelys. They're Keelys. So I got her a couple of those, a pair, and
Well, I thought
they're
it was
really
going to be a
special.
surprise, but Shannon, tell you what, there's your
I
surprise.
thought you knew. She knew.
No, she didn't. I was trying to keep it a surprise.
Oh, sorry, Shanna.
Surprise?
Yeah, that's just kind of the way it goes, doesn't
What
it?
we got?
What is going on here? Oh, because I'm not doing this. Oh, where did it go? I don't know what happened. My chat disappeared. Sorry.
Somebody asked it. Your wolf was named Sam.
Who did?
Okay,
Sam,
cool.
my
I
wolf
like
was named
that.
Sam.
I'll take that. I take it by wolf, you mean like a wolf sickly. Like an
But
OBI, right?
it says, how about a long-fed red albino Oscar named Sam?
Yeah, because I'm albino. I do have. Hold on. I do have long fins, but I'm not albino. But yeah, it'll work.
Do you see all the fun you're missing?
And he's only one of many acts that were here for the Triple Crown 2022.
So yeah, I've gotten to meet so many people, got to put names to faces, Maria Z, Lady Diane, so many. And it's just like mind-boggling, all the people that are here. I got to visit with Carrie, and some people we missed you, Fishy Biz. So where are you going?
There he is. I'm looking rolling. Roland was trying to get his slide. Now, if y'all did, something I'm going to bring up. Look at the stuff I posted on Daniken Aquatics community page where I was showing everybody taking the pictures the other day. And then Chris Pick said, everybody act like you're attacking the other guy. We're all attacking people. I want you to see what this guy's doing in the picture. He's got a pose of Hugh Hefner sitting there with his shirt all down, just chilling with his drink. Check it out.
George Biss was pulling Chris Biggs' beard, and Oh my gosh. And Lucas Bratz was poking him in the ear. Oh man, it was so fun.
I'll see Lucas and Alcacello, Brett and Shelby out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
man.
had fun with those guys. We hung out with them a few nights this week. I mean, I don't think the Fish fam went to bed before 1:30 once this week. I mean,
Well, and I have to say, one of the coolest things for me, which not one of the coolest, but one of the many cool things, was I walked up to Ryan with wild fish keeping and walked up to him and he goes, Danny, I watch you. And I'm like, I've been watching you for years, before you did your name change, before you met Corey, all of that. It was so funny to say he watches us and we watch him. And that was just really fun. Very, 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 very fun. Loved it. It was very fun. And I got a really cool t-shirt with a Medaka fish, rice fish on it. And when I was in the elevator, this guy says, well, what kind of fish is that on your shirt? But it says Medaka in Japanese underneath the rice fish. And his wife said, it says Medaka. And so I'm like, oh, I didn't even know what it said. I thought it said rice fish.
I could actually read Japanese and it doesn't. It says sucker. Little known fact. I was born in Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not Japanese though.
That's kind of like my son. He was born in Las Vegas.
But he's not Las Vegas.
No, he wasn't a
But he's not
product
a
of Las
gambler.
Vegas. No. And my daughter was born in Hawaii.
But we
not a
don't know that.
Hawaiian.
We don't know that he was born in Vegas.
Who doesn't?
No one. Because what happens in Vegas?
That's right. We can't tell anybody.
He was born somewhere.
But we're somewhere. It makes it great for
Okay,
like probably when he's trying to
He
do
was
his
born in
passport.
Vegas, but where was he made?
Not there.
At the rest area.
The rest area. Oh my gosh. Oh, Rockin' Fish says, yeah, he's even taller in person. They must be talking about you, Kenny.
well, they have to be talking about Sam.
Yeah, I'm huge. Now, there's a picture. Did you guys see the picture that's posted? I called Bill posted it. It was Biggs and I. Chris Biggs is like what, 7'9".
Right. Yeah, he's very tall.
And him and Keith, and you know Keith Knapp.
I
Keith
don't know
Knapp's-
Keith Knapp.
He's the other guy that was like 7 foot. So anyway, they're both tall. They're both in their high sixes. And you try to take a selfie. That's impossible. I'm 5 foot on a good day, 5'4.5".
So you're my height.
Yeah, on a good day, if I'm wearing heels. So they love to take pictures. Hi guys. So they love to take pictures, you know, like
I know.
crouching down like this. But there's one where it's supposed to only be like this, but whoever took the picture decided to do the whole body shot. So Chris Biggs is sitting on his knees. He's shorter than me, so we call him Chris Smalls.
That's awesome.
What I got to pick out of Chris this weekend too. We had a little party after the events yesterday on the back 40 over here. We have this little area we've been hanging out. And Chris was taking photos with people, and he was dressed in a crazy red Canadian outfit where he had the Canadian flags all over and stuff. And he basically was the Canadian version of Santa Claus, and people were taking pictures of Chris with them on his knee. It was awesome. We had a ball.
Oh,
So
man.
Verily says, why is my angel pair biting each other's lips?
They're getting ready.
They're
to
getting
have
ready
some.
to mate. That's
Or
courtship.
they're two males determining who's going to get the
They're
chance.
biting
Right.
each other's lips off.
Right, there you go. That's how one of our Oscars lost their lips.
They are cichlids.
Yep.
People forget.
Where can we find the thumbnail pic?
When I fight with other guys, I bite their lips too.
Oh, where
I-
can we find it?
I'll tell you what, GRB, I think you are a friend of mine on Facebook. I'll post it to the Danikin Aquatics Facebook page where you guys can pull it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Fish Room Fever, who's been a member for 17 months, says it was great to hang out with everyone. Yes, it was, Fish Room Fever. Yes, so it's another.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
I got to meet him for the first time in person, and Chattanooga Ed. So they were first time
We'll do another.
Grant, Shelby,
Grant and Shelby.
Sam.
We'll do some streams with all those guys at Aquashella too. Are you guys going to Aquashella?
No, we're not going
Not
to.
this- Yeah, I mean,
I'll give you guys a shout out.
we got Mississippi Hippie, Hippie John, Stephen P, Jenna P.
It's a lot of work. This
We
video.
got one guy upstairs. Lefty is still here. We
Yep.
got to meet Lefty.
Yeah.
Then let's don't forget Maria Z. and
Justin Fish
Stephanie.
Tanks.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
Dustin.
didn't get to talk to him at all.
Yeah,
So
he's
I
the
saw,
chef.
Wild Fish Tanks.
He's a ShamWow guy.
and Skipper says, "What am I chopped liver?"
I was kidding there, Skip. I mean, Christ, I had 40 or 50
Skipper.
people, man. Okay, I met a lot of people. I'm stopping because I don't want to offend anyone else.
And yes, coming soon.
So Select Pet wants to know, aren't we all selling the staircase picture? Actually, that's not even my picture. Chris is the one that took that picture.
Chris George.
Chris George took that picture, and I was sitting next to him, and I said, "Can you send me those?" And so he sent them to our email. So those, I can't even take credit for that picture.
Yeah,
So,
and there were 3 or 4 YouTubers that weren't in the pic, too.
and Scuba Steve-O says, "If Skip's chopped liver, I'm coleslaw."
I appreciate all you guys, man. Like I said, you cut me off before I could even finish, but
And
I don't want
Rocket
people getting
Fish
angry in case they forgive someone.
Rocket Fish says, "Ugh, missed me, sad face."
Sad sideways face.
I know, we should have just had a running list of everybody that we met.
Let's see, Griffin Fisher.
Griffin was one, yeah.
And then of course there's like the traditional all stars, you know, the non-YouTube people.
Yeah,
Pam Chin,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's Pam Chin, you know, Odd Conies.
Ryan Mackey.
Without Odd Conies, you don't have like all these books that we have to help
Yep.
identify fish.
yep. In fact,
Um,
somebody was just talking about going on they had just one of their last collecting experiences was with them.
Yeah.
So,
It's it's crazy how this, you know, especially with social media, how people that you just kind of like look up to. Like I've been doing this a long time since I was really young, and people I always looked up to now I go collecting with or write articles with
that is so
You know.
cool.
and I don't think that was possible back in the day.
Yeah,
You know, like back then you just see their name and you're like,
yeah.
now like other artists too. Like I own other artists. We trade with each other. So I own their art and then they own mine.
Ryan Mackey says, "You guys are right behind me." Hi, Ryan.
What's up, Brian?
You guys know we have a little crowd over here hanging out tonight, too. We got Ryan Mackey, Dan's Fish, Roland, all of them are hanging out.
Dennis's. We got Stephen Tanner over there.
Got tons of people hanging out.
There we go.
What's it back there?
There we go.
And we raised a lot of money for at the auctions for
Yeah.
conservation.
Yeah, I think Babes made almost $10,000.
No, they did more than that.
Did they do that?
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
because they had the live auction and then they had the silent auction.
Right, right.
Speaking of which, we did get exciting news while here. We will have Pam Chin and Carolyn Estes as speakers for Fishtoberfest as well. So if you've never got a chance to hear any of those speak, I mean, it's amazing. We're going to have an amazing time again this year.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
One time I did I think it was last Aquashella Dallas. It was on Halloween. That was weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but kind of fun too. Everybody
Yeah,
could
got to
dress
see
up
it.
in their favorite fish costume or whatever. Or was Ed a slug?
Yeah,
Something
it was a banana slug.
A banana
A
slug.
banana slug, yeah.
I just got like some black makeup and I said, "There's a zombie." I look like a zombie anyway because I never sleep.
Well, we didn't do a whole lot of sleeping this week.
Yeah.
Less than normal. Kim's like, no.
Dan and I were not used to actually live streaming it after 9 o'clock at night. We're 6 o'clock, done at 7, feed the fish room, in bed we go. Now we're just streaming at 9 p.m.
It's only 6:30 for me.
Well, yeah. That's
Same
like,
with us.
yeah.
We're Oregonians.
We're on the West Coast.
We're middle of the evening.
Yeah. So this is like absolutely, it's a dark outside and.
But it's catching up with me because on the way here I had a 31-hour no sleep period. because I was
Wow.
supposed to leave a day earlier and I had to change my flight. And then there were some issues, delays. I had a long layover in Las Vegas, about it's a little over 7 hours. And I had, if you guys are fans of Tank, or if you know of Tank, so I had dinner with Brett Raymer at his new restaurant over there.
That's cool.
Buddy Viper, you're welcome. You signed your book.
When did you sign her butt?
Who had that thing? Gina had it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's kind of cool when people come, especially people that are really passionate about this hobby and they know all the stars.
I can't see it.
Oh, I can't see. So,
Yeah,
says
they get their
Danica,
book signed there. That's kind of cool.
Pam and Carolyn, Fished Over Fish, needs a babes auction then.
I don't know if we'll have enough time to get enough donations to do that. We're down to 2 months. So I don't think we'll have time to do a babes auction.
I have a box of them in my upstairs room.
Dragon Lair says, I agree with Select
Kitty.
Pet. So I guess we need a babes auction. And so Skipper says that,
Oh, no.
sorry, you missed the book, Bunny.
What do you do? A box of what?
Put the baby sign on.
Oh no, Verily. How do you know Bentley's flight was canceled?
Whose was?
Bentley's?
Pasco?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Book, and CMP says, I didn't see a book.
Let's pray that Bentley was on another airline. 'Cause we're on Delta, so we're praying ours doesn't get canceled.
Oh, I have Delta on the way out. Delta there, and I already booked back
yeah.
home.
Oh, he posted it on his community tab. That's how they know.
Oh,
So where is he stuck at the airport then?
I hope not.
Which airport where?
I'll call him when we're done.
I
Okay.
always worry I'll get stuck on a connecting flight.
Let's see.
Oh shoot, I just got out of live chat. Sorry, I keep doing that, guys. I don't mean to do it at
They
all.
don't know you're doing it, so you don't have to apologize.
Oh. You see how I am? Thank you, Bunny Viper. I got matching toenails to go with these fingernails. You like those?
Toenails on the finger. Wait, oh,
No, my toenails match my
Well, you
fingernails.
got matching toenails too?
yeah, I do. They're ugly as my fingernails. No, come here, Jojo. We got it. No, this is a community lecture. So anyway, Jojo, I'm not trying to
Do it.
This is Jojo. He's visiting all the way from Hawaii. Woo!
Algebra.
Long way to fly.
Yeah.
So is that where you're from originally, is Hawaii?
No. I've been there. I've been there for a little while, but I have family out there and stuff.
Yeah, we were there for almost 3.5 years. We loved Hawaii.
Yeah, Lady Diane kept poking at my toes while she kept while she was here, and she kept walking by. I love your toenails. I love your toenails.
Yeah. So he has a store on Oahu called Aquascape,
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
and then
So you guys know Jesse over there?
his buddy over there, Stacy, has a store on the Big Island
Dragon
called
Lair,
Stacy Specs.
you're correct. I should have had fish on my fingernails. You're right. I should have done it. Actually, I didn't even think about it.
I have dirt on my fingernail. No, sometimes I paint.
Fingernails look great.
Yeah.
So Looney,
This is my middle
aka
finger, like-
Looney Tune says, "Hi, Danny and Kenny. Hope you all had a great weekend." Yes, we did. Thank you.
Amazing weekend.
And Vibe says, "Daniken, great hanging out with you all.
Yeah.
That's very fun."
We're in the airport waiting for their next connection flight, I'm sure. So they are in Atlanta. Or was it Denver? I cannot remember now.
Yeah, so our way home, I think the best way to come out to Louisville was to land in Denver. And then we had like an hour and a half layover in Denver. So we had time to eat, slowly go to our next gate. Then we just casually boarded the plane. And then it was just another little tiny 2-hour flight. Boy, it was the best.
You were lucky you didn't have to push
Yeah.
away.
Oh, the emergency vehicles. You guys.
Tell us.
So while we were in Denver, the plane ahead of us hit a bird. And so all these emergency vehicles come out on the runway. They reroute our plane to go onto a whole nother set of runways. We were fifth in line to take off. It took us another half an hour to get in airborne. But who knew a bird needed so many emergency vehicles?
What kind of bird?
It was bad.
Yeah, they tried to do CPR on the runway. It was ugly, but we finally got our
Feathers everywhere.
Yeah, it was bad.
Could you
Bill was like somewhere on the side, like
Well, they were just afraid it was gonna make the.
imagine?
And speaking of emergency rooms, Danny almost had to do an emergency room for me getting off the elevator about 20
Elevator.
minutes ago. It was bad, man.
So Ken goes to get off the elevator. Literally, we just step off the elevator. He's two steps into the lobby, and his pants fell right down to his
All the way
ankles.
to the knees. I'm glad it wasn't like
His ankle.
yesterday. We would have been embarrassed.
His drawers just fell.
Nobody.
And I was like, well, it's a good thing nobody else was up here this time, because Ken's like pulling him up, and
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like,
glad I wore these pants today because if it'd been yesterday, I would have been quite red in the face. That's
Yeah.
they have these new things that are called belts.
Oh, I know. Yeah, what happens if
Except when people post it all over.
Except if it's
so
live.
Skull Aquatic says a incident.
other, I ain't going nowhere without a incident.
No, you're a Marine.
It was relatively incident free this whole week, though. So,
Oh yeah, fish landed on his face.
Russell's fish house, he ran into a creek and went down the mountain.
Yeah, I think he's got me beat for incidents.
He was the worst.
yeah, there were some other people that got hurt up at Rusty Wessel's house. But then the next
Somebody
night,
super chatted you. Did you see that?
they had, no, I didn't see. Let me see. Hang on. Where are you seeing this?
Right there. What is that?
That's a super chat, but I think that was way back. Ken, what'd you do?
Still showing it.
Hide current comment. There we go. Yeah, I think this was the one she sent earlier.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 9/11. It's 9:42.
Yeah.
That's old news.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let me try to catch up with the comments here.
Oh,
So Joe Coffee says if you had some Rico pants, you wouldn't need to worry about it.
Rico.
I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
know.
Rico Stan's got leggings out.
Oh, Rico Stan.
It's hellacious, dude. You do not want his face where he has it. Trust me.
I saw Rico on the other chat the other night.
That was probably Ed's.
Yeah, Ed's chat. Rico Stan.
I'm sorry. So John Larson said maybe it was Big Bird from Sesame Street. Oh,
Oh, really?
Regina Phalanges, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate that. Look, it's a Shiba Inu, like laying on the
It
ground.
almost paid for an hour
So
of
good to
me.
meet you this weekend as well, Gina. Hope you and Brendan make it to your destination or are at your destination.
Yes, for sure. That's so great. Good to hear about the Crown. Glad you guys had fun. Catch you all around. I have a safe trip back. You guys have a great night later. And that was from Snoochie Booch.
What's up, Snoochie?
Gucci Beach. I like it. Hey, vibes.
Hey vibes. Yep. So does anybody have any other questions for
Shut
Sam? Mr. Sam Skills?
They've already forgotten about me.
No, they haven't.
No,
You're still here.
you're very attuned.
Pufferfish. I'll probably have I did pea puffers before, and I did some saltwater puffers, but I'm still doing the Pahaka and the big embu. The embu print will be, let's see, probably like actual size.
I've got one I'll have to do one day. Paratilapia bleaker eye.
I did bleaker eye.
You did?
Yeah.
You have one here with you?
I don't know if I have any left, but it depends. Anywhere from average small ones are like 10 to 12 hours, and
They
then
want to know what your
big one's
favorite
like 20.
live-bearing fish is.
I don't have favorites. It's whatever I'm doing at the moment. whatever fish I'm painting at the moment.
Yeah, whatever you're looking at is your favorite, right?
Yeah.
See, that's Fort Ken's problem. Whenever he looks in the fish tank, you know, they have the same syndrome.
I fell in love with the brownest fish. As long as I have to paint it, because I mean, think about it. I have to caress every scale. I have to count the fin rays,
Oh my gosh,
And,
you're so correct.
and so you just fall in love. It's just like a woman, you know, or man, if that's your choice, or they.
They-
Yeah, you get to know something intimately, and I mean that in a.
Scuba Steve says, I said favorite, not them all.
Thank you, Lady Diane. I appreciate that. They just came by. I saw them.
Pontoon Jody Catfishing, thank you for the $5.
They were gonna. I think I'm gonna go up and talk to them.
Super chat. It says just because.
No, it's something else. $4.99.
And
That's not a Walmart.
Just because.
That's not Walmart price. Gotta be $4.97.
That's Pontoon Jody. Jody, I'm sorry. I've been at this event all week. I didn't get to see any of your streams. Hopefully you caught some fish this time. Thank you so much for the $4.99. We appreciate you.
Man, I was supposed to go fishing today.
What?
I was supposed to, yeah, but because the rain is on and off and all the water's muddy.
Man, I tell you,
So,
Oregonians don't understand that not fishing in the rain thing. It rains like 10 months out of the year.
no, but I mean, I didn't want to catch a body or something. It was bad. It was bad, and you know, our hearts go out to those people that had
Yeah, there was a lot of casualties down here in Kentucky. We send prayers to their families.
Eastern Kentucky got hit really bad.
I said it once across.
Mhm.
Just complete this.
so Aqua Designs, it says,
That's crazy.
hey, all great shirts, you guys. TN Fish Mafia. Bob would love that. Smiley face. Monica.
Yeah, we did this for Ed.
Oh, they didn't do it. I have to.
Aquaria Life just landed. Hi, everyone.
What's going on?
Hey,
Oh, you made good time,
Yeah,
Steph.
I was all thinking that would take you a lot longer to get back, but good job.
She might have just
job,
landed
good
at
job.
her connection area or so. So she got
Oh,
a straight
that
through
could
flight.
be. That could be. I don't know. Man,
Great to see you.
apparently I'm a little bit behind here.
Apparently. Give me that thing. You're fired.
I've been fired. I guess I got to give it to Kenny.
Here he is. Come around, bro.
come on.
There you go.
Hippie John just got back from Dennis.
How was your dinner?
Excellent, man. Taste of home.
So what do hippies eat?
Hash browns,
Oh, I must be a hippie. I had that too.
delicious stuff.
Tater tots tonight. That's
Then you forgot to say hello to Grant. He's in
I
here.
just saw him. Hello. Nice to meet you this weekend. And your wife. I absolutely adored talking to your
I'll
wife.
see you guys soon.
Yes.
And Bunny Viper, since she had to miss the show, so she made it up and got 8 pea puffers and 8 Rosemanis.
From?
From the auction.
She said she
No, she
couldn't
didn't make
be
it.
here, so that's what she did. She was supposed to come,
Oh.
so she got herself.
So it was like a regret purchase.
Okay.
Right, she got So she couldn't be
Okay.
here.
Good job.
She was able to go out.
You actually probably saved yourself a ton of money on the rainbows because the rainbows were going for ridiculously high prices at the auction today.
They were more expensive feeder fish than the liveberries were.
Yes, they were. Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous.
A little bit.
It
A little
was
bit.
ridiculous.
Dads and libraries.
Those good days. It's something about, I don't know, like
What up, Lonnie?
something about brown fish.
And I got bit up. Did you guys see this mosquito bite? Oh.
Brown recluse.
No, just mosquitoes this weekend. But oh my gosh, I got bit at.
Chris George is at the airport now too. What's going on, Chris?
Okay, I just need you to know another shout out to Kim Holtz. She also saved me because she had anti-itch cream for these mosquito bites that were bugging me so badly. And she brought off to prevent any more bites.
Skipper says, "What up?"
Where did they bite you?
Where?
Yeah, where were you?
I was outside this door.
They weren't biting out that side. I was on the right side of the building.
So we were on the wrong side of the building. It's probably all these, it's like its own little marsh out here. That's probably what.
Yeah, the rain came down just so ridiculously hard, and we were afraid that the Rusty Wessel tour had been rained out, but they got out of there just in time, but they couldn't stay for the auction, so they brought all the fish from Rusty Wessel's that were being auctioned off that evening back here and had a bigger auction here at the hotel. So that was fun.
So, Grant, are you guys back in Florida?
Yes, it was Kenny's. It was Kenny's itch cream.
Well, if it was my itch cream, she'd have issues. I have no hair left, and I don't know.
Nair.
Yeah. I was wondering if Grant made it back to Florida already. I don't think they could have.
No.
They're in Georgia. It says right here.
Oh, it's in Georgia?
Yeah.
What up, Lucas? That means you can hear me.
What's up?
Says,
Who's driving? Who's driving? Is Lucas driving
Shelby?
again? Or
I
Shelby?
guarantee you, if he's on this thing, Lucas is driving.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think he's driving. Driving.
I don't know. That'd be a little bit dangerous.
Don't drive in stream.
Yeah, there you go.
The more you know.
So you look like a spicy twin.
Don't drive into a stream either. That's,
Are you?
as Judy says.
You mean Siamese
During the
twins?
census,
Yeah, whatever.
Seven Creeks Road. Into the creek.
Yeah, 7 times, right? 7 creeks.
So, Kenny, we got 9 more minutes.
Yeah, if somebody wants to drop Griff's link, we're going to head over there after here tonight. And of course, our hashtag tonight will be Triple Crown.
Yes. And Griffin, his girl were here the whole weekend, so
We got
that
to
was
see
fun.
him, and he made it home.
Yeah, Madison.
Miss
And
Madison.
they gave us a ride to get waffles the other morning too. So, and they took us by Walgreens and the liquor store.
Uh-oh, I grabbed the other hippie. Look what we got. Miss Sherry, Mississippi
I'm
hippie.
going to try to get through this trip without going to KFC.
Are
What'd
you
you
gonna
think
have
of the triple
KFC
crown?
withdrawals?
Nah. Yeah, I've eaten at a KFC
playing shy.
in Kentucky, so
Okay.
I'm good. I've
Okay.
already crossed that off my list.
Because you love the
Kentucky
triple crown.
Suddenly forgot that one.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
It was awesome.
Maker's Mark.
Chaotically awesome.
Yeah, Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky. That's funny. So it's a bucket list item, really?
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things you want to do. I want to eat KFC in Kentucky and what
You know,
else?
now that I think about it, I don't recall seeing one.
And eat deep dish pizza.
We're in Kentucky. I haven't
Chicago.
seen one yet. Have you? I've not seen a Kentucky.
There was just, yeah, where we were just at, there was a rest, we passed by that. And then, of course, the airport has one, so.
What was the name of that place we ate tonight?
Moya's Kitchen. So if you're ever
Oh my
in
God.
Louisville, Kentucky, you need to stop by that place and get some
Rub.
food.
I
It
went
was
with the,
so good.
so I had dinner at the Babes, Louis.
Oh,
Rec
rec
bar.
bar.
We played some pinball. Yeah, terrible. Let's see this. Let's do it.
That was good food, I thought.
Rec bar. Tilty Bob. What's Tilty Bob's?
They had
I guess they share like
3 different.
look at Molly Myers, Rec Bar, and Tilty Bob's. I guess they can't afford it, so. That one.
They all share the same business card. They do things a little differently.
or they're just earth conscious, you know. They just want to save some
There
paper.
you go.
I don't do cards anymore, so if you ask me for a card, I just say take a picture of my sign.
There you go.
Yep.
It's a good idea.
Mhm.
It's a very good idea. So let's see here. Where are we at
Did I
with?
get any more fish suggestions? Fish painting?
No.
Any last minute fish painting suggestions, or if you guys, if whichever one wins, then I'll paint it for the next show. I'll send some over to October. What is it?
Sherry's hiding behind John. She's shy.
Fishtober.
Fishtoberfest.
Yes. What? They've been commenting on it. Oh.
Look at it.
Yeah. So in case you didn't get to see it, these are the fingernails and my toenails match.
They're really cool.
Thank you.
Stand up on the table and flash.
Yeah, there you go. She wants me to stand on the table and flash my toenails. No, no, no. Then you might see parts of Danielle you never want to see.
Just like everybody in the elevator got parts they didn't want to see tonight.
Those nail commercials with the animated like nail fungus.
Oh God.
Those are like the most disturbing commercials ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh Lord.
Especially when they draw happy little faces on the
Thanks, Sam. I'm
toenails.
gonna have nightmares tonight.
And they like lift your nail up, and they come out.
That's so funny.
Regina, how are you? Good to see you. There's Miss Lady Diane.
You're welcome, Diane.
What
She
is
Nice,
said,
that?
thanks so
nice
much
to
for
be.
streaming. Danny, Kenny, Sam, loved it, and I miss you.
Missed you already too. I'm so sorry, guys. I meant to say too about Friday night. I just was not. There's no way it was going to happen. It was crazy. That auction was amazing. I had a great time with everybody who was there. I mean, we had a ball,
Yeah.
and I did get some killer catfish out of it.
Yeah, he got 7 Synodontis decoris.
Well, they're supposed to be maybe a little hybridish too. I don't
Yeah.
know. They're not the chorus, but I'll find out when I get back home what they are.
There's the Chris Biggs photo.
There he is.
As you can see, if he didn't have legs, he'd be shorter than me.
Oh my goodness.
Can I do a plug?
Yes, you can do a plug.
Just because I don't know if y'all follow my page.
Put it up
totally,
there.
totally put it up there.
I think a lot of the fish tubers know you now by now.
That'd be better. I'm on their shows.
You guys want to check out what Sam has to offer the world? Go on over to his Facebook page.
Scales Nature Artist. Oops. Wait, come on, light. Don't do that. Scales. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There you go. There you go.
Scales Nature Artist. There's no E in scales, guys.
All right, one of my mods, I'm sure will pick that up for you
There
and be
you
able to drop it.
And that's the same also for Instagram, if you guys do Instagram.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Good.
And then OnlyFans. It's the same thing on
See, if you had a
OnlyFans.
YouTube channel, this guy by the name of Mr. Matt Liquid Zoo does Fish Fam links, which
Mhm.
would be able to get you on there.
Yeah, I got to get back in sync with everybody.
Lefty says, if I wasn't so tired, I'd have come down and said, hey, y'all. Sorry, y'all.
Why ain't you down here, Lefty?
He says he's tired.
I don't blame him. If I wasn't on this, Lefty, I'd be sitting in the bed next to you probably.
Actually, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I actually have clear Scotch tape holding up my eyes.
Sometimes you feel like that. Absolutely.
So what'd you think of it, John?
It was a blast. I definitely wish everybody else from the fam would have been here myself.
Well, I don't know, man. If they all would have been here, we might have brought this place down.
Yeah. It's true.
You know, we got to give these events just a small portion of the Fish Fam at a time. I don't think they can handle all of us at one time. Yeah, they couldn't handle us all of us.
Science Gal Aquatic said, had so much fun. Thank you all for the fantastic time. Miss you tons.
Miss you too.
But yeah, totally miss you.
Yeah, and Tiffany White was down here, Ginger Graves, Skipper. Who else? I know we're missing a ton.
I know. I can't even remember
Yeah,
everybody I met. It was crazy.
Chris George, Scuba Steve.
Good. Monster Fish Gal, thank you for posting the link to his
See, there you go, Sam.
Scales Nature Aquatics.
But guys, we had a blast. We
And Verily
Thank you,
said
guys.
subs to your
Thank
YouTube,
you.
Sam.
now we're down to 2 minutes. So if one of my mods would drop Griffin Fish Room, head on over there, hashtag Triple Crown. And we do appreciate all the super chats, all the members. I do appreciate Stephen P. dropping 10 memberships down. That's amazing. Awesome. Can't tell you how much we appreciate
They
that.
want to know if you got any fish.
Just some tiger endlers, blue-eyed lemon plecos. Not really too much. That's pretty much about it. Really.
Oh, and Kevin
Plants.
Canines was here too.
I
So
was going to keep saying more, but
Guys, it was great to be on your
to
show.
anybody I
thank
missed,
you.
my brain
Thanks for
right
being
now
on.
is at 0. I got no brain left.
Yeah.
So head on over to Kevin's Canines and Aquatics, Hashtag Triple Crown. Thanks everybody for coming out.
That's
Appreciate all
not-
my monitors.
They're not going to Kevin.
And Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I'm
Don't
sorry,
forget.
Griffin. See, I'm not right, man. You talk to Kevin and I talk to Kevin. Headed over to Griffin's Fish Room. As always, love your fish. It's going to be Kenny E. and the lovely Danny E. saying goodnight. And with all of our panel here tonight, we'll let them all say.
Uh-oh, oh no.
We lost it.
Let them all say.
If you want us to stay, you lost it.
Yep, it just
What
went
did you
off.
want to say?
You know,
They're laughing. They're all laughing.
we call the Rico.